Ant's been calling in for a while. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up, Garrett?
I'm almost out of ammo with this fucking shotgun. I screwed up.
I want to check out this game, but I don't have the money right now. So I'm thinking about renting it. But...
Yeah, do it. Rent it, because keep it for like 3 days, and as long as you get to fucking sit down with it for a couple hours, at least each sitting, you'll get fucking into it, dude. And it is fun. It's super fucking hooking. Oh shit,
yeah,
I'm gonna fuck up.
I have Friday off from work, so I'm thinking that's the day I'm gonna rent it and then just kind of try to power through it.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, stick to main story missions, and then I can't stick to story missions though. I just have I see the blue light and I go, gotta get it. And there's like, I think there's like over 1,000. I think there's like 1,400 or something of these collectibles. These just the blue light. There's all kinds of other collectibles too.
I really like the whole customization aspect of it. I love it when a game allows me to like basically create myself in it. Yeah,
and then live in this world. Like, I feel like even when I'm not playing, and it's cool because the whole story of this game is like it's a parody of The Matrix. You're in a simulation, and that's almost an even cooler thought. Is like, this game is kind of really going on. This simulation is going on even when I'm not playing, and when I jump into play as this avatar or whatever, I don't know. It's like it works on both levels with the story of it. It's cool.
Yeah, so I actually have a question, but before that, I wanted to say that I'm actually going to Game Days this year, and I'm super
saw
excited.
You bought a ticket. I recognize that name. Congrats.
Yep. I told Rocco on Tumblr I sold 2 Vinylmations to buy a plane ticket.
Oh wow! You got that much money for Vinylmations?
One for 300 and one for 100.
Which one did you sell for 300?
The $300 one was from the Wild West series. It was a Mickey variant of like a black and white Sheriff Mickey.
And was it like a chase or like supposedly a really rare one?
It was just a variant. I guess it came in like 1 out of every 10 cases.
Wow. Okay.
I managed to get 2.
You had 2 of them. Oh, so you still get to keep one.
Yeah.
Badass.
So,
or did you sell the other one for 100?
It was another variant of Red Pascal from the Animation 3 series.
I have no idea who Red.
It's
you know what Red Pascal is?
From Tangled. Or Iguana from Tangled. I don't know. I've never seen Tangled, so.
I forgot that was his name.
Boom. That's awesome. Well, I think it'll definitely be worth 2 action figures to go to Game Days.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A bunch of people from Tumblr that like I've never met before are all like getting together to get a hotel room, and like, I mean, I talk to them and play video games with them, but it's awesome that I'm like going to California to like hang out with friends that I've never seen before, and to go to Disneyland for the first time.
And you know they'll be cool because you have some experience, not like just meeting a stranger that you're gonna room with.
Yeah, I've done that before, and it's not fun.
No, I can't imagine just...
I've never done that.
I mean, I know our forum members do it, but I think they have a pretty good understanding of who each other are from their forum, communities. But
yeah, my first year going to PAX East,
you roomed with total strangers.
Yeah,
Wow.
This girl that I knew from a music message board was like, "Oh yeah, I live in Boston." I'm like, "Oh cool, a free place to stay," and we got to her apartment, and she was a hoarder.
Oh, you told me about this.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
You told me about this.
She had like cat hair, cat food, cat shit all over the house.
Yeah, and you'd think too, like, oh dude, cool. Like, I'm gonna go stay with a chick, like, oh, maybe it'll be awesome. But then no, then you get there and there's fucking bags of cat shit that she's saving.
And it's like, she was definitely an alcoholic too. I picked her up from work that day.
Well, I mean, you can't blame her for that. Maybe she's got a problem. She's got to get through it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna.
But she had fucking. What did she have? Like empty gin bottles, like all over the floor, or what?
Well, she when she told us that she was going to sleep, she opened up her bedroom door, and you could just hear at least 20 like bottles being pushed back behind the door.
Oh, so you didn't even get to see the worst of it because she kept her door shut.
Yeah.
Oh, can you fucking imagine the fucking the filth and smell that exists in that room right now.
I have pictures.
She had a
of
bunch
it.
of cats,
I
right?
can email them to you if you wanted me to.
No, that's mean. People might. We shouldn't even talk about this girl. You don't
Yeah.
say any more about where you met her. You already might have said enough.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say anymore.
This poor girl. We gotta get you help, girl. We gotta get that hygiene taken care of.
Definitely.
Anything you want can go on. I'm just like.
But I have a question.
Yes, sir. Look at
What
that.
when was the first time that you learned and
Oh, that's
used
awesome.
your first curse word?
Ooh, I remember when I got in trouble for saying fuck. I was sitting in the kitchen, eating dinner, watching TV on this, we had this little TV in the kitchen where me and my sister would usually eat. And we'd watch, Simpsons or whatever during dinner. I see this shit in this fucking tunnel, too. And I think I was just sitting there, and I just wanted to see what would happen. I knew fuck was bad, and I had already been saying it when I was, around my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
At school, but I must have been 11, and I just was I want to see what happens. So I was just sitting there, and my mom was making tacos or something at the other end of the kitchen, and I was just
You messed up taco night?
fuck. I just said it, and then everyone's like, what? And I was like, nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. And they're like, don't say that. What are you doing? I was like, I know. I'm not supposed to say it. Whatever. I was dumb.
I never heard fuck until public school. First grade. And then, bam. Why is everyone here saying fuck? What is fuck? I never heard it. My parents would curse every now and then, but the worst was shit. It was really bad. Oh, shit. They said shit all the time, but I never heard fuck. And the first time I remember cursing, getting in trouble or whatever, was that my dad we went to Doodle Burger. It was a restaurant in San Diego.
So
Do you remember
innocent.
that?
No, but listen to the
It was
name.
a place that we went. It was a real cartoony burger place.
That's where you don't say fuck, Rock.
And my dad was
Doodle
talking to my
Burger.
mom. It was them and me at a table, and I'm eating fries. And I remember my dad's like, "Yeah, this guy at work, tells me go do this shit, go do that shit. I don't know what to do at any given point." And I go, "What shit?" And went, "Woo! Oh no!" And I got so upset that I did it before they could get upset.
But they felt
And
bad.
they started laughing.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
It's okay. Just don't say that, okay? Is that right? It's really not, you're not gonna. It's okay.
There's still you don't need to say that.
And then I never knew what fuck was. And then I said this before, but I came home from first grade, and I used to watch my parents play video games. And I came home, Mom, are you gonna play Zelda today? And she went, No. And I went, Fucker.
Yeah,
And
that's so
that was
good.
serious conversation. That was like, hey,
Fucker. You fucker.
fucker.
I think I was
Buy some
in,
ammo.
First or second grade, and somebody cut me in line for lunch, and I was so pissed off, I said I was going to kick their ass.
Oh, did you?
And I remember all the kids around me were all like, and I think somebody told on me, but I think I got in trouble.
I didn't know what the middle finger was either, and these kids at school, these asshole kids at school, I was in line for something. We're in line, and it's taking forever, and the kid behind me goes, hey, do you want to speed this line up? Oh, yeah, I want to. Yeah, just go over to the woman over there, show her this.
No
okay.
way!
Okay, and I went over to the aide like that. No, come to the office. Okay.
No way!
I was there for 5 minutes.
They got you.
Yeah,
They
I was
must.
there for 5 minutes freaking
Yeah.
out. I don't know what's going on, and they were like, hey, just so you know, that's a bad thing. Just, okay.
That's a bad thing.
I was out of there in 2 minutes.
I was also in first grade when I learned, or when I used my first curse word. I had heard fuck before, but I knew it was I'm not supposed to say this. But,
Yeah.
I was in Catholic school, and
Sorry.
I played Donkey Kong Country a lot with my dad on the Super Nintendo. And I don't know the name of the enemy, but it's in one of the Aztec levels, and it's the vulture who's spitting coconuts at you.
Ooh.
And I remember my dad playing it, and he was just dying a lot, and he was like, this fucking prick. And I was like, Dad, what's a prick? And he just said, that fucking thing. So I went to
fucking
school
thing.
the next day.
I like how your dad didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah, he
Cool dad.
He
You had a cool dad.
Really has, but he was just that thing's a fucking prick. So I went to school the next day, and I was in Catholic school.
Oh,
We're on the
man.
playground, and some kid threw a rock at me, so I called him a prick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And a teacher
Because hey,
overheard
that's
it.
what he was. He threw a fucking rock at you.
Yeah, it was just like the video game. So I got in trouble for that one. Was pulled instantly into the principal's office, and it was
Nice.
a fun time.
What a rebel! You're a rebel ant.
But yeah, I mean that was my question. For someone who's never been to Disneyland, what do you recommend going on? Like, what's the priority? Because I want to check out like the Haunted Mansion, but I know it's not going to be the Haunted Mansion when I go there. But
Shit.
like, what else do you guys recommend? I know you guys are going to have like the whole schedule up for Disneyland for game days, but
I think the best starter is Pirates of the Caribbean. Just to start and be like, oh, this is what Disneyland is all about. Okay. Then you start seeing the crazy shit after that. But that's the most, like, famous, you know
The
what
crazy
I mean?
shit, you know, like topless women.
Yeah.
You
You
go
go to
it
Tom-
goes nuts.
You take that raft over to Tom Sawyer's Island and you know, I got a code word that you say in the caves and you'll see some things. For sure.
Fuck,
like,
I fucked this up.
there's actually a book out there called The Dark Side of Disney World.
Yeah, I've heard of
or
that,
The
yeah.
Dark Side of Disney.
Damn, I gotta
It's an
catch this
entire
ball.
book that is like a compilation of... Maybe a compilation isn't the right word, but it's like a handbook on how to like buy drugs at Disneyland.
What the fuck?
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
called Dark Side of Disney.
Like drug
And,
dealers
uh,
hang out? No, don't fucking get. What am I doing with this guy? Leave him
That's what
alone!
happened to me in the spa in San
Oh,
Francisco.
leave him alone.
That too.
That's who
Hey,
did I
that's
throw
how
you?
it ended.
I've never seen you madder than that.
Oh, I was livid. Yeah, I was.
You got like sexually assaulted
Yeah,
by a
I got
man.
fucked. I got fucked.
I got fucked.
But anyway, speaking, I knew that there was a book like that. I didn't know it was specifically about that stuff. I know there was a book that talked about like the gang wars that used to happen there,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's so funny that that's eliminated. I mean, that is like it is.
That's gone. Yeah.
But that's crazy. I didn't realize that. But yeah, I would just
I
would
kinda
just
wanna
start
check it
there.
out just
That's
because
just
it's like...
what's that?
What's that?
Oh no, I was just gonna say like when you go on Pirates, that's such a famous thing. That okay, you got that, you got a taste, and then at that point, then you start discovering new stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do.
Okay.
But there's lots of stuff. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong. You can start wherever. You can't go wrong. Just don't start with like some rinky dink. You know, don't go on poo first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go on poo first.
Don't do poo.
Don't do that poo. Fuck yeah, hack complete. Second time's a charm, Ant. That's what they say. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call, and I'm really excited to see you guys at game days.
Hell yeah,
Cool,
we'll be
thank
there.
you. Can't wait.
We'll
right.
be there.